Alright guys, I'm going to talk about day game. Day game is a big area of pickup. You might not go to bars and clubs, but you're definitely going to go to the store sometimes. You're going to walk down the street, you're going to be on public transport, and this is a fantastic environment for meeting women. Best thing about it is that what I'm going to do in this video is I'm actually going to break down day game in such a way that you'll be able to go out and get numbers, get some success, because day game is actually very, very simple to break down. It doesn't involve sexual escalation and F-close logistics and all this stuff, so it's actually very, very simple to teach. And what I'm going to give you in this video is the structure of day game and also a day game opener that is very versatile and that has fantastic results for our students. So first thing I'm going to give you is the day game opener, and it goes like this. Hey guys, I need your advice. My friend has had to rush away on business and he's asked me a massive favour. He's asked me to get a present for his girlfriend. He's given me $200 and I'm looking around, I'm trying to get some ideas and I'm a bit stuck. What do you think? So that's the opener. It's a fantastic opener. I think it's been used by probably a few hundred students now, and I've never heard of a situation where it hasn't gotten them into a conversation, hasn't gotten a response. So with the opener in mind, I want to talk about how to progress a day game interaction from the opener to getting the number in the fastest and smoothest possible way. A day game interaction can generally be broken down into 3 stages. So you see the woman, you decide you're going to approach her, you approach and you open. Generally the opener is going to be impersonal, meaning you're not trying to ask her what she's doing, you're not asking her name, you're talking about directions to somewhere, recommendations for something, advice on something, and this is something that's not personally related to her, so she can comfortably engage. Generally, she's on her way somewhere, she's shopping, she's going to buy a sandwich, she's on her lunch break, so she's not expecting to be sociable. So you can expect that for the first minute or so, you're going to actually have to commit more to the interaction than she will, do more of the talking. Once you've talked for a minute or so on this opening subject, you want to get out of there and you want to switch, because it's not going to lead nicely to a close. You're talking about something that's unrelated to both of you, and it would be strange to just suddenly ask for the number from there. So the next stage of the pickup after the impersonal opener is to take the conversation more personal. So you've been talking for a minute about this present, and then you might say, oh, I'm Richard, by the way. I always like to introduce myself like that instead of asking for their name, because asking for their name is something that most guys would do. So I'll introduce myself, I'm Richard, by the way. I could ask her what she's doing that day. I could start to relate subjects that come up in the conversation so that they become personal. So I could say, what's the best present you ever got? And what I'm doing then is I'm getting personal information, but it's now acceptable because we've been talking for a minute or so and she's comfortable with me, and it will be natural to do it at this stage. So we're involved in a two-way conversation. I might reveal some things about myself, what I'm doing, my plans, what's on my mind, what I like to do. And the final stage to actually get the number is to find a connection between you and her. So you need a smooth way to go for the number. You don't want to just be talking for 2 minutes and then say, would you like to go on a date with me, or can I have your number? And the best way to do it smoothly is to find this connection. So she might say that she likes shopping, and you could say, oh, you know what, I'm going to go shopping this week and I'm going to get a whole new look, and I was thinking about who to ask for their opinion on it, for some advice on whether I'm making the right decisions, and I don't know anyone that's that fashionable actually. So if you're out this week, we could meet up when you're shopping and I could get your advice for a half hour or so. And what you're looking for is her to accept that suggestion. So she could say, oh yeah, sure, okay, well give me your number and I'll send you a text. And what you're doing is you're handing her your phone, because you've already got her acceptance of the second meeting, which will be the date really, but it's done in a very smooth way. So that's one example with shopping. Very, very simple one to do is actually to ask if she likes clubbing and going out and dancing and things like that. So you could say, hey, do you like clubbing? It's like, yeah, I do. Well, me and my friends, we're going out this weekend, and we're going to have a great time in some clubs. You if you're out with your friends, we should try and be in the same place at the same time. Yeah, cool, sounds good. Alright, give me your number and I'll send you a text. So we've got a very smooth way of leading from the opener, which is impersonal, it's quite, a boring subject generally, leading that into a personal conversation that's going to be a bit more interesting, that's going to get you those connections, tell you things about her, and then leading to the close in a way where you've got the date lined up, everything's set, and all you have to do is handle your phone. So if you go out and try that, try some day game. I'm sure you'll be able to get some numbers if you follow that structure and have a go at using that opener as well. I wish you success.